What's going on, dudes? It's David here, and we are back with another video. Now, in this video, guys, we're gonna throw something back to a lot of things I did last season, but one specific thing: prediction videos for the NFL season. Now, this is going to be my way early season prediction because I do not know how anything's gonna go. Now, this team I'm gonna be doing, it's obviously the Falcons, as I'm wearing a Falcons jersey. I'm wearing Julio Jones, my favorite Falcons player, well, second favorite Falcons player. I love Matt Ryan more, to be honest. But today we're going to be predicting the Falcons season, going through every single game, what I think they could win or lose, and what their record would be at the end. Now, before I just want to get into this is the only team I'll be doing the early, really early season prediction because this is my favorite team. But once the NFL draft is officially over, I'll start doing more prediction videos for every single team. I'm going to go back over to the Falcons and see if I can do it over again based off the picks that the team select. Because right now the Falcons look like they're going to be going defensive in the first selection and then offensive later on, probably running back in the second round. But let's begin with this video, and let's begin with the Falcons schedule. Now, we're going to go through all of the division games so far. We're going to go through division games first to get that just out of the way, and then we're going to go into the other teams that the Falcons will be playing this season. Now, the first division team we're going to be going through is the Saints. The Saints, we won one, lost one last season. So, I mean, the first one I didn't even expect us to win. I'm not even going to go into this, but I don't like Dan Quinn. I don't think he should be Falcons head coach right now. We finished 7-9, and I've already gone through a video in this. Basically, most of the seasons that we've had Dan Quinn, we finished 7 we finished with a worse record than 8-8. So I'm not even going to go into that. But when it comes to the Saints games that we're going to be playing this season in 2020, I think we're going to win one and lose one. I think we're going to win the one at home, and then we're going to lose against the Saints because the Saints is a very good team. Drew Brees is going to be coming back. They're going to add a wide receiver, it looks like, or somewhere like that. But yeah, I think we're going to win and lose one against the Saints. Then we face the Bucks. The Bucks have Jameis Winston, who threw the most passing yards in the NFL season. But he also won 30 for 30, 30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions. And that's why we're going to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers twice, both home and away, because this Falcons team is going to be well improved. Hopefully a lot of our guys are not really badly injured like Keanu O'Neal was. He was out for a season with that Achilles injury. But yeah, I think we're going to sweep the Bucks. Both wins now mean we're 3-1 so far. Then we face the Panthers. Won one, lost one. I think we won both of them, but I think the Panthers are going to be much, much improved from last season. They have a new coach in Matt Rule, so I think that's going to give them an advantage in the away game, and I think we're going to win one and lose one against the Panthers, which means we will be 4-2. Now we move on into the different games that are going to be in the season. Now we move on to the tough games. Or actually, we're going to move on to tough games. So, first game I'm going to talk about right here, we're going to be facing Chicago at home. Chicago is a very, very good team. They have Mitchell Trubisky, who is kind of overrated as a quarterback, to be honest. He came from North Carolina, so I don't really know what's going to happen with that. They have Khalil Mack, one of the best defensive players in the NFL. So, when it comes to that, seeing that game at home, I think we're going to win. I think our defense is going to be well improved after this draft, and we're going to win against Chicago and improve to 5-2. Then we face Detroit. I'm going through all the home games first, then we're going to go into the away games. Then we face Detroit. Detroit is the worst team in the Falcons. I'm not even going to go into that. So we're going to win 6-2. Then we face Denver. Denver has Drew Lock, who was very, very impressive come towards the late end of the season last season. But I still don't think that's going to be enough for Denver. They may add a defensive guy. They may add a wide receiver in the draft. But I don't think that's going to be enough. And I think we're going to beat Denver and improve to 6-2. Then we move on to the first loss. The other loss I think we're going to have at home. I think the Falcons are going to win most of their games at home because, yeah, as I have it here, I think I see the Falcons winning every game at home except for one. The losses are all going to come away because the teams we face away is just going to be, it's mad. So we're going to face in Seattle at home. Seattle, I would honestly say, even though we are a very, very good team, Seattle's a better team. Russell Wilson's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL right now. Matt Ryan's up there too. But I feel like it's not going to be enough for the Falcons team, and the Falcons will lose against the Seattle Seahawks. And 6-3. Then we face the Las Vegas Raiders, who at home. The Raiders are going to probably add a Alabama wide receiver, so it's going to be the battle of Alabama wide receivers in the game because you got Julio Jones, you got Roddy White, and then you got Henry Ruggs or the other guy possibly. But I think it's going to be a win for the Falcons, and that'll improve us to 7-3. 7-3. So if you guys have seen this, and I've already predicted one win away, so it's 8-3. Well, 7-3, right? Well, no, it's 8-3 right now because I predicted the Bucs game, and yeah, so it's 8-3 right now. 8-3. 8-3. We face Green Bay away. Green Bay is such a much better team, and they're gonna have the wide receiver Aaron Rodgers still gonna be playing at the top of this game, and I think we're gonna lose. We're not gonna be on that level to where we're like 12-5 or anything close to like that. So I think Aaron Rodgers is going to beat us, and we're gonna lose that game. And then we face the Chiefs, the defending Super Bowl champions. So I'm not even gonna talk about this game that much. We're gonna lose this game, and we're gonna lose against the Chiefs. If we somehow shock the Chiefs, I'd be very, very surprised with Patrick Mahomes playing as good as he is. Then we face the Vikings. The Vikings are the first team that beat us this past season, and I did not expect this. We got dominated by the Vikings. And if they have Stephon Diggs still, and they had a quarterback, they're gonna beat us again. Just because I think the game is at Vikings. That's the only reason why. If the game is at the Falcons, I'm pretty sure we would beat them at the Falcons. Then this is the most controversial one because I couldn't really decide. We face the Dallas Cowboys. A lot of things could be different about the situation. Dallas could have Tom Brady. Dallas could have Dak Prescott. Dallas could still have Amari Cooper. But if everything goes right, I think the Dallas Cowboys are going to be a bit better than the Falcons, and they're going to edge us in this game. I'm not going to say a score prediction because I can't predict any scores. But I think Dallas is going to edge the Falcons, and we're going to lose this game. And then we face the Chargers. So right now, we are 8-7. My math is completely wrong. We are 8-7. Then we face the Los Angeles Chargers, who are going to add a quarterback in this draft. It's most doubtly they're going to add a quarterback. Whether it's Tua, Justin Herbert, they're going to add a quarterback. Do I think it's going to be enough to beat this Falcons team? No, I do not. And I think the Falcons are going to win this game. So if you guys remember, this past season's record for the Falcons was 9-7. Wasn't 9-7. It was 7-9. We had one more loss than the Dallas Cowboys. One more loss than the Dallas Cowboys, and we were last in our division at the beginning of the season. And we finished second in our division at the end of the season. So this Falcons team is definitely going to improve, but it won't improve enough. And at the end of the season, the Falcons record, from my early season predictions, the Falcons record will be 9-7. Yep, 9-7. And this, I don't think it will be enough to save Dan Quinn's job, because a lot of these games could turn out differently. Like some of the wins I have against, like, let's say Chicago, or even one of the games against the Bucs could change everything. We could possibly finish with the 7-9 record again. And I'm just saying this straight into you guys, talking straight face to face. If we finish with the losing record, Dan Quinn has to be gone. Dan Quinn has to be gone. It's enough. It's already enough. Dan Quinn needs to be gone if we have a losing record. But in terms of this video, my prediction for the Falcons season, my early season prediction for the Falcons season is going to be 9-7. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please do smash the like button. And hey, tell me in the comments down below if you think I'm right or you think I'm wrong. And what is your prediction for the Falcons season? And yeah, I'll see you guys later. But anyway, guys, I will see you guys all later. Peace.